Hello, good morning. Today we will be discussing about marketing management. Under that, we will be discussing about market segmentation. Market segmentation is one of the major area under marketing management. Marketing segmentation means how we will be segmenting the market based on the consumer need, and it will be acting as one of the strategy for selling products or goods or services. Market segmentation will give a strong and clear understanding of the market goods that has been sold for the consumer of different nature. The area we will be discussing under marketing management is market segmentation, market benefits of market segmentation, requirement of good marketing segments, basis for segmenting consumer market. Segmenting the market will give a strong and visible understanding of the product that will be given by the marketers. Meaning of market segmentation. Market segmentation is a marketing term that refers to the aggregating prospective buyer into the group or segment with common needs and who respond similarity to a marketing action. It means how market segmentation will be given as the different segmenting concept where people will have a strong and clear understanding of common needs what they getting from the market. For example, if you are looking for a toothpaste, the toothpaste when be given a common flavor, you will have only the common understanding of the toothpaste. For example, you having some difference of you having some expectation. For example, you have some sensitivity problem. You need some toothpaste that have to settle your problem. There we have the segmentation concept of Colgate sensitivity, Sensodyne. This is all the toothpaste that targeting the customer who having the real sensitivity problem. And for example, more or less, people looking for a Ayurvedic product in toothpaste segment, there Colgate is ready to offer Colgate Ayurvedic or Vico paste is there, Dabur paste is there. This is all a pure Ayurvedic toothpaste. Market segment enable companies to target different categories of consumer who perceive the full value of certain product and service differently from one another. Market segmentation seeks to identify target group of consumer to tailor products and branding in a way that is attractive to the group. For example, if you take a 50 or 100 male category of people in an auditorium and you are advertising about saris, there is no scope of getting more saris. But if you take 50 or partial number of ladies or women in that auditorium to market about sari, you will find a good market because you have to identify to whom your product have to be targeted. That is why segmenting the product, whether it is a male product or female product, whether it is a sexual differences, where it will be a marketing differences, where it will be targeting particular group of people, if you segment the product accordingly, that will be very easy and attractive to the group of people who really need that particular product. Market can be segmented in several ways such as geographical, demographical or behavioral. Geographical, the geographical indication based on that we will be having segmentation. For example, you can find a good market for woolen related cloths in Ooty or any hill station because that is highly demandable product in that particular location. But you cannot find such a market for all the woolen related products in plain areas. Demographical as well as behaviorally segmentation will also have the similar captures. For example, you cannot offer what are the products you are offering in a metropolitan city similar to the top a town or city or a village. That cannot be possible because people, that is all called as behavioral segmentation, where people in that particular metropolitan cities will have such buying habits so that it will vary from behavioral component. Market segmentation helps companies minimizing risk by figuring out which products are the most likely to earn a share of the target market and the best way to market and deliver those products to the market. For example, there are a lot of segmentation in a similar product. If you find a HUL product, Hindustan Unilever Limited product, Hammam's toilet soap is there, Rexona is there. Both the products are given by HUL, Hindustan Unilever Limited. But however, Hammam find a very strong market in Indian perspective because Hammam is always a liked soap by majority of the population, where Rexona will not have such demand in the market. So they stopped giving advertisement for Rexona. They stopped the major productivity of Rexona in Indian climate. They are giving more importance for Hammam. The ads, the targeting, everything will focused on Hammam toilet soap. With risk in minimizing clarity about the market and delivery of the product, highlighting a company can focus on resources on effective likely to be the most profitable. Benefits of market segmentation. Products are designed to be responsive to the need of the marketplace. Any market that will have inadequate of products, the marketplace will have a insufficiency of product that always create a strong disturbance in the minds of the consumer. So always where we be offering much product in the marketplace, that will have a strong product attraction in the minds of consumer. Increased profit. Market segmentation will always have an increased profit because if you take Horlicks before 1990s, it was offered as plain Horlicks that will be given in a strong glass container with a lid, thin lid it will be covered. Now the Horlicks, at the time only the plain Horlicks is available in the market. After 2000, they understand the importance of segmenting the market of Horlicks. They given in different flavors: Mother Horlicks, Junior Horlicks, Horlicks Light, Horlicks for adult. They classified accordingly. So it targets all type of the people in the society. Initially, people don't know who will be consuming Horlicks. It is highly targeted for children. People consumed or people understand accordingly. Now the situation is not similar. Now the Horlicks is for targeting for all the people, including mothers, feeding mother. Effective resource that will bring lot of profit to the organization. Effective resource allocation. Resource allocations mean here you can find which product have a strong market capability. Based on that, the resource will be allocated. There is product differentiation. Product differentiation means Horlicks, if you take Horlicks as an example, Horlicks Light and Horlicks for children will have differentiation because the children who consuming the Horlicks, it will have lot of protein, lot of metabolism related product. But Horlicks Light is designed for the people who are getting aged. Now Horlicks introduced Horlicks Protein, that is for actually sports related people who are having insufficiency of protein content. Requirement of good market segmentation. What are the requirements you have to be take part in getting good market segmentation? Identifiable. You have to identify which product category. For example, if you take ITC product, Indian Tobacco Corporation product, initially they was doing with tobacco product. Now they are into food industry. Ashirvad is from ITC, and they find a good capture of food products. Ashirvad, ITC's Bingo, all these products having a good capture, so that they given their more preference for eatable segment today. Measurable. You have to measure which area you can able to cover under your market segmentation. It means, is it really work out or it will not work out? Sustainable. Sustainable means how sustainably you will be offering the product continuously, accessible, durable, responsive and compatible with corporate image. Basis for segmenting consumer market. The basis given for segmenting consumer markets are geographical segmentation, demographical segmentation, family life cycle, psychographical segmentation, behavioral segmentation, and loyalty status. Geographical segmentation I already discussed, where we will have a geographically climate, geographical area, geographical location. Based on that, we will be getting into the segmenting of the product. If you can visit the temple related areas, temple related places, you can find all the products related with temple topics. That is all. There you can find such a geographical indication. Demographical segmentations is what? The style, the society, the product, everything will matters under demographical segmentation. Family life cycle. Family life cycle will always have the strong purchasing power parity. If you sell a product in a rural market, that cannot be affordable to sell in the urban market or cities or town, because the rural area is highly differentiated with that of urban area based on their lifestyle, their behavioral status of living. Psychographical segmentation. Psychographical segmentations also mean how psychologically you would be segmented from the society. Indian consumers are highly price-oriented consumers. If you give a unquality product with less price, people will affordable to buy. But it cannot be possible in Europeans. It cannot be possible with Americans, because they are highly quality-oriented people rather than economical-oriented. Behavioral segmentation. Behavioral segmentations also mean how behaviorally the segmentations will take place. People, based on their understanding, their knowledge, their perhaps of perceptions, everything, they will understand how behavior matter in getting into the segmentation. Loyalty status. The status of the society is designed elite class, social class consumers. Based on the loyalty status of the product will be offered. In India, you can find a car with 1 lakh rupee as well as you can find a car with 100 lakhs. This is possible because all the status of living people are there in the society. This is all about segmentation and how segmentations works as a base parameter for dividing market into different strategy. Market segmentations will always have a strong understanding of the consumer in the society. Thank you.